Okay, picking up where we left off. We just synced with what's her face. Let's see, 521. We're going to do 520. We just synced with Idol Girl. Her. Oh, is this like a? Is it? This is a sick loading screen. Wait, or like load file is like, hey, this is what you last did. It was like previously on Somnium Files. That's pretty sick. Yeah, we just came out of the sync machine with Iris. We didn't really... Her dreams were weird. So, like, we questioned her about the second murder, right? She was texting Oda, real suspicious. We put her in the machine. We went through a lot of weird pictures. We were murdering pictures through televisions or something. We came out. There was a figure kissing the congressman, so... we didn't really learn anything about the murder. But I believe where we're going... Yeah, we're heading to Matsushita Diner. I opened the log. Okay, it doesn't. Got it. Because we need to question Ota. But Oda being fucking Oda, was just like, I've read law number 13, section 2, code 7, and you are not allowed to do whatever the fuck. I don't know. We have to bring Iris with us, or he won't tell us anything, so...
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers. Anyway, let's go.
Alright. About a congressman. Yeah, and they were saying, like, it might not necessarily mean anything. It's just, like, you've seen them on TV. They're in their dreams. Maybe they think they're hot. Maybe it's a sex dream. Who the fuck knows? Dreams are weird. Maybe it'll become relevant soon. Or it'll mean something soon.
Tessa!
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
I don't condone it, but if Oda gets pistol whipped, it is what it is. I feel that.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Maybe not, but you better keep your promise.
Let's see. I guess you bought a new cell phone. Where's your mother? About that thing in the Nile message. Should I keep you waiting? Let's talk about the phone.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara.
The kitchen. Oh. Where's your mom?
She's in the living room in the back. I think she's watching TV or something.
Okay.
Did you come all the way here just to ask me that?
Yeah. Did I keep you waiting?
I was nervous thinking about Tessa. I couldn't stop imagining what dirty, perverted dojin plots you were acting out with her.
As long as I am in your eye socket, that won't happen.
Wouldn't happen anyway.
God, I hate him. About that thing in the Nile message.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh, Date, will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at it.
The photo.
Yes, the photo.
Well,
Ugh. My head is pounding. What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m. You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
Little bastard. Why did he do that?
I don't know, but afterward, he ran off with Iris.
wait a lamp.
How do you know?
I can't see this kid being a villain. Horribly cringy, yeah, but like a villain? Yeah, I don't know.
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I recorded video of the incident. Take a look.
Okay.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
Why didn't you chase them?
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head. Date, the boss is calling.
How am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iva.
What?
Iris.
Huh.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iva, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
Okay, so Odo's clearly the prime suspect now, but I feel like it's not gonna be him. I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed.
That sick bastard.
You're dressed up as a polar bear? Okay.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota.
Oh god, he set it up. I don't think he's the murderer, but...
Tessa!
Date, we've almost reached the destination.
Please, please let me make it in time.
Okay. Unfortunately, I knew a polar bear was going to be a part of things because somebody wouldn't shut the fuck up yesterday. But okay. Huh. I feel like Ota staged this. Oh. Well. Is this really a loss?
You okay?
Date.
Where did they go?
Through the back door.
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
Don't worry. Iris is alive. Backup is en route to this location. Date, pursue the culprit.
All right, I'm on it.
Okay. It also looked like it was definitely missing an eye. It wasn't just like makeup for a fucking shitty video.
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
About the fishery.
You should ask Iba about that.
Yes, I have already done some research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually.
Are we good? Like... Hold on. After everything else tonight, now we got Cox fucking everything up. Of course. No known issues. There never are. Fucking worthless ISP.
Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
So it's a coincidence the criminal chose that location?
Unknown.
Want to hear from a representative of Okiura Fishery?
They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okiura family too. Oh, speaking of. Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you. After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
I would say, just in case, since I know it, yeah. Refresh whenever you hear this, because already my delay was like a minute from the little bit ago. But it should be back in regular delay territory with a refresh. About Iris and Ota.
They were taken to Central Hospital. Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable, nothing life-threatening. Iris, though.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
Okay. Have you contacted Hitomi and Mayumi? Who are they? I don't remember
Of course.
those.
Hitomi's at the hospital,
okay.
waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
She was at the
Mayumi,
hospital
okay,
earlier,
okay,
waiting
both
for Ota to
moms.
get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota. Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah, she might. Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
Has CSI found anything at the warehouse?
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet. Date, Aiba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues.
And about So.
So, Sejima? He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
Okay. I know Luma mentioned this yesterday, but I didn't notice. I was looking for it this time. Like, Luma mentioned that So's body, like neck down, doesn't match what we saw him as. Yeah, I don't know if that's his body. I mean, dreams are fucking weird, but
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
okay. Grandpa got a rack, yeah.
Alright, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Iva.
Roger that.
Okay. Oh, man. All right. So, the Date residence? This is the apartment you live in? Oh, my. Central Hospital. Sejima residence. The diner. The warehouse. Let's go to Sejima residence first, maybe? While we were talking about it? You never dreamed you kissed an 80-year-old congressman with massive boobs? Can't say I have, Wargrass. Cannot say I have. Granted, I don't really dream most of the time to begin with. Most of my sleeps are just fucking pure black.
How did you get in?
Hello.
Hopped over the fence.
That's trespassing, you know.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
Alright, let's look around here. A tree. The rest of the area with a roof, or there's a rest area with a roof over it. That's a big moss ball. No, actually, it's a well-manicured tree. He must be in the topiary. A garden stone. Not a big moss ball. The Sejima residence. The garden lantern.
Well, that is strange. Why is Reika from the Cabaret Club over there?
That's a lantern. It doesn't look anything like her.
Reika from the Cabaret Club. What? What does that even mean? What? It's a garden lantern. Oh. Like, why can't I move how I want to? I did not. I need to go double inverse since we're out of the. There we go.
Look, Iva. A giant salamander.
Mr. Sejima is a wealthy man. Perhaps it is his pet.
Really?
He's got salamanders in here? Man. There's a small island in the center of the pond. A pond. There are many koi in the pond as well as a salamander. Fun. I want giant salamander money. The bodyguard is standing completely still, emotionless. You know Iris?
No, it's this girl.
Showed him the picture of Iris I had.
Cute. What was that? Nothing.
What?
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not.
You did.
Did not.
Did?
I said shoot.
Why would you say shoot?
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
Okay. What's your boss' relationship with the Kumakuras?
I don't know anything. Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'm sworn to confidentiality.
Would a salamander attack the koi? I don't know.
Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom, resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Iba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
There are several, but for some reason, they are all powered off. There is no image data for the past few days.
Really? That's too suspicious to ignore.
So is feeding the koi in the pond. Let's see. Do you know Iris?
I don't. Who is that?
I showed him the picture of Iris I had.
This girl, do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
Salamanders are carnivores. They would try. Why, large enough? Probably not. Either way, I'm trying to have fucking koi pond salamander money.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
This guy's a politician.
I was about to
lying
say,
is his
he's a
job.
politician. He's not going to be able to be read.
Well, true.
Connection with Kumakuras?
I told you yesterday. My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Hey, Iba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, we can continue that later.
Where are you at 3 a.m. this morning?
Here, sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
Are you finished here?
I'm just getting started.
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Okay, I didn't want to get rough. But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
Bro, goldfish aren't gonna eat me.
I'd like to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
I mean, he's a bodyguard. Of course he has a gun. Why is that a
This guy
surprise?
has a handgun.
I guess in Japan, it's not. It's not America where guns are on every fucking person you look at.
It is, of course, real and loaded.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search you.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
We ran into a little guy who pulled out a minigun and were shot by a handgun. True?
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here. It's better for us to return to HQ.
This is why I hate politicians.
Okay, I feel like this is the pivotal place. Let's go to a residence. Talk to 12-year-old sass box. Whatever her name was.
Hey, Mizuki, could you take a break?
Kilogram, 25 kg to pounds. I mean, for a 12-year-old, those are 55 pounds each. Girl.
I want to ask you something.
Oh, and there's 4 of them. There's 200 pounds. What the fuck? You're mad at me, aren't you? About where's the officer who dropped you off? And a weight bar is normally 45. She's tiny Hulk. God. About the fishery. About Ota and Iris. Mizuki's still working her muscles. Apologize.
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang.
I'm suspicious of her, right? Fucking crazy strength. Maybe she's the murderer. Kind of psychopathic 12-year-old bench presses like it's like, yeah, with the bar and everything, about 250 pounds.
The Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me. You understand, right?
I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas. I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you. This is why no one thinks you're attractive.
I'm attractive.
Uh-huh, keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
My girlfriend is a ninja. You know, she's just hiding in the shadows.
Sure. So what do you want to ask me anyway?
Jesus. Bench press. The weight's a real iron. The total weight is 220. So it's adding the bar and whatnot. Still, not that I can actually bench that. I was like, yeah, just get fucking stick arms, and she was not struggling whatsoever. It was just going to town. Like it's just another day at the office.
You watch weird videos when I'm not around, don't you?
Weird videos?
Something about cuckoldry?
They did not just...
No. Those are husbandry videos. You know, like animal husbandry, raising livestock. Anyway, don't touch my computer without permission.
I'll say, what the fuck? My hard drive is full of animal husbandry videos. He's into cuck porn? Why? Jesus, man. Corkboard. Why is that a detail we needed to know? Well, what is that? A door rabbit. It's a door rabbit, a stuffed rabbit. It's a character Mizuki like. I guess there's no point getting into it. No, I want to know. The speakers themselves are actually mostly hollow.
4 years ago, Mizuki used to hide in them to scare you, didn't she?
Yeah, and I would scold her every time.
She hasn't done such childish things lately.
Good news for me.
You think so? I imagine that a part of you actually misses it.
Audio equipment. Audio equipment for an audio file. I was like, yeah, like... What a fucking setup. Like... That's the main feature of this place. This is massive fucking speaker system. The insides are mostly hollow. Okay. Low table. Coffee table. Top is glass. A 3-seat sofa I use as a bed. I've been sleeping here for 4 years. Mizuki took over my bed. Okay. A bed. Mizuki sleeps there every night. A 1-seater sofa. Trash can. A small filing cabinet. I keep a bunch of documents
Oh,
there.
I put the notice from your credit card company in there.
A desk. Bench press. Big window. I was like, yeah, I like the wardrobe here. We just have multiple versions of all the clothes. Mizuki's clothes and mine hanging on the rack. We each have basically one outfit. It's because we're rational people. I don't want to waste my precious time and brainpower thinking about what clothes to wear every day. A lot of successful businessmen and scientists do it. Okay, honestly, Mizuki and I do have other outfits. We just keep them somewhere else. Uh-huh. Clothes are hanging on the rack. They're mine and
Hey,
Mizuki's.
could you stop hanging your clothes next to mine?
Why?
Your old people smell is going to get all over them.
I mean, I do like older women.
Date, I don't think that is what she's talking about.
And then, let's see, school bag, a backpack. It looks small on Mizuki now. 4 years ago, when I bought it for her, it looked so big on her back. Now, yeah, this iron pipe, we saw in one of the arts we got, is Mizuki holding an iron pipe, like a fucking street thug. And she bench presses 220 like it's nothing, so like, Mizuki's favorite metal pipe. I have no idea what she uses it for. Okay. I think that's everything. Oh, wait. Kitchen. A kitchen. There are seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. A pot.
Hey, Mizuki, could you get rid of the Cleone in there?
Aw, do I have to?
Yes. If it were just 1 or 2, I'd let it slide, but there's 100 in there.
It's
Leone?
not my fault they started breeding.
What? Leone is a genus of small floating sea slugs. Why are they in there? They're sea angels. Why are they... Sea monkeys? I can't get a good idea of how small these are. They look like, if you played Animal Crossing, like sea butterflies. I don't know the size of these. But these. Oh, you can see it just chilling. Why they're in the fridge, I don't... Yeah, sea monkeys are brine shrimp, but I wasn't sure if, like, size comparison-wise. No? Okay. My refrigerator. It's packed with beer, food, and a bunch of Cleone. Like, what? But we're not gonna get answers. Okay. About Okiro Fishery.
Okiro Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family.
Okay. Well, what kind of person was your grandpa?
I never met him. He died before I was born.
Oh, yeah, if he died 17 years ago, true.
But Daddy did tell me stories.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
On the ocean?
Yup. And then Grandpa was raised by dolphins.
Huh?
By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands. And then Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okiro Fishery.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
That can't be true. But there's a part of me that's thinking, maybe. After all, Mizuki herself seems superhuman. I believe her grandpa was an incredible man. About Ota and Iris.
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night. Ota is amazing. I'm changing my mind about that guy.
I'm not.
Ota's out of intensive care. Iris is still... But I know she'll be okay. Iris's surgery will definitely be a success.
You stay positive, even if there's no reason to be. It's one of your good qualities, Date.
What?
I believe it. Iris is going to be just fine.
Where's the officer who dropped you off?
Where's the officer who dropped you off?
Mizuki is Atlantean confirmed.
I told her to go home. I said I would call her to check in.
Okay.
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
How you doing, Tate?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs? I thought you were more into small boobs, pervert.
I
What's
like
happening?
big boobs too.
I suppose you are what they call a tit man.
All right.
Thanks for talking with me, Mizuki. It was helpful.
Was it?
I have to continue the investigation, so...
Wait, you're leaving me again?
I mean, you're at home. You're fine.
I'm coming with you.
No.
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong.
I mean, we see that.
You know how strong I am, right? You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
It was 1 year ago. I noticed something strange when Mizuki came home from school.
Hey, what happened? Who did this to you?
Some kids at school, 5 or 6 of them, they said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and daddy. And they teased me, and I got mad, and I told them to go away, and they hit me.
Tell me their names. I'll teach the little punks a lesson.
Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this problem.
Bet.
Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
Mizuki, come on. It's time to train.
What?
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
Why the shrine?
Okay. Very traditional approach, I see.
The shrine is the perfect place for special training.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
Sure, whatever.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger. Follow these 4 rules, and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams.
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
All right, let's have a look around.
Hey, Date, what's that?
It's a chozuya. This is where you wash your belly button in the sacred water before you visit the shrine.
What?
Belly button?
Yes, absolutely.
I see, like, I can't tell if he's just making shit up or not, honestly.
In Shinto, the belly button is said to be the dirtiest place. That is why, before praying, you have to cleanse yourself.
I see. My belly is holy. I didn't mean for that to rhyme.
Date, I wish you wouldn't lie
Okay.
to her while she's impressionable.
Thank you, Aiba.
Your story about the belly button, she trusts you, you know.
She'll catch on eventually.
You wash your hands and face here, definitely not your belly button. Got it. Thank you, game. I was like, I remember seeing one of these because when I walked through Yoyogi Park in Japan, they had one of these outside one of the shrines for people that were, you know, like actually followers of the religion. I was like, I don't recall anyone washing their stomach, but like, maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. I don't know.
What does it say?
When riding an elevator, mashing the door close button doesn't actually do anything. That's what it says.
You're lying. Aren't you?
A stone monument. There's something engraved here, but I can't read it. A tree. A lantern. I think I prefer interns. I don't. Guardian dog statue. It's a Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. A training dummy. Okay. Mizuki looks skeptical, understandably so. The key to victory is to kill the heart. Oh, did I not click it? Okay.
Like, when you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
What do you mean?
If you are going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment. If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential. Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target, a punching bag or a board.
Just a punching bag. Huh.
Knows how the VA is delivering these lines, yep. Your everyday life is, let's see, mental preparation is important.
In a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club. Before I go in, if I tell myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be. The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
Yeah, I see. Actually, no. That's stupid.
Your everyday life is of dire importance.
What? Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life. Diet and exercise form a strong body. And if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
I get it. But you're so messy. Does that mean you can't fight?
Hark, the blowing of the wind through the trees.
You can't just say something cool to avoid my question.
Being quick to act is crucial.
Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
That is a respectable answer. But no, the way to win any fight is this. Hit them first, and hit them hard enough to finish them.
Hey, if you get a one-punch knockout, you don't have to worry about being a hit in return.
I kinda get it, but...
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave. But thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight.
Yeah, okay, I get it, but... Seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
Not Date, Master. Anyway, practice these 4 truths, and you will get stronger.
This sounds like a scam.
Believe in me. If you do as I say, you'll be thanking me in time.
Are you sure?
But how about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got.
Huh?
Let's see. How about you throw a punch? I can guess your strength from that.
If you say so, I'll give it a shot.
First, close your eyes and concentrate.
Like this?
Exactly. Then, punch forward.
Hey!
Huh?
How is that? You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak.
Yep, so weak.
Hey, by the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
No, I didn't do anything. There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
I see. She doesn't know her own strength.
I suppose not.
Mizuki, Let's just say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
Really?
But never ever strike your master. That is a must.
He's like, please never hit me. That is terrifying.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes.
Well then,
No, I can't take you with me.
why not?
Because I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki. If I need your help, I'll let you know. When the time comes.
Really?
Yes,
Promise?
I promise. Let's go, Iva.
Where to?
All right. Let's go to the diner first. Yeah, a walking weapon. Jesus.
Who might you be?
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
About that photo.
Oh, this?
As Mayumi spoke, she turned the photo toward me. I was like, yeah, I was gonna say, wait. We already interacted, though.
This is a family photo from when Ota was still small.
What is wrong with your dad? What am I looking at? I'm trying to parse his facial features, and does he have a Hitler stash? So is this his mouth with a Hitler stash nose and like his eyebrow? Stylistic character design, I mean, sure, but Jesus.
I wanted to look at it again. I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota. They've helped me so many times.
I want to see his face in
Such a
motion.
burden. But they were always smiling. They were so kind. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns, so they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
Yes, that's very nice, Mayumi.
How old is she? She got dementia? Alzheimer's? Like, we've had, like, this exact conversation with her. Where's your husband?
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita.
There it is in motion. Look at this fucking specimen of a man. This is like a Nickelodeon character. Like a school bully from Doug, all grown up or something. Like, wow. Yeah, the buck tooth.
He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
Myocardial. I've never even heard the word infarction in my life. What is an infarction? You gonna learn today. Destruction of the blood supply to an organ or region of tissue. So essentially, she's just a fancy word for a heart attack, is what she just said. But Yeah, obstruction of blood supply, so... Okay.
What? What is going on here?
Blood clot in the heart. About last night.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
Ota.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Dreaming?
Yes, a very nostalgic dream.
What kind of dream?
It was when my son had just started elementary school.
Sleepwalker? I don't know. There was something, so like at the end of that like recording, right? Iris walked up to Mayumi. Like after Mayumi called her a witch. And I don't really know what she did, but
I had Ota running.
yeah, the way she said
around for
Ota
me.
was
It
weird.
was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest. That's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
Packing.
Packing? What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a mother.
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on? Do you see it?
Part of her brain is blue,
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
which means...
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
Dementia, yep. I was like, dementia or Alzheimer's?
Dementia.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from. Can she run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years.
Ah.
Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming, and then, naturally...
Does Mayumi not notice that the store's closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Well, is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Mayumi stood and went to the kitchen.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
Huh. Okay. Well, let's go to the hospital next.
Are you okay?
Date.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful. They told me she would be fine. After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now. I feel much better.
I see a toilet in there. Cupboard. Window. Bedside table. Sink. Equipment used for monitoring vital signs. It measures heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature on the monitor. Bed.
Peekaboo.
Pardon me?
When Iris was little, we used to play hide and seek. Seeing that curtain made me think about it.
I was like, surely there's something that'll trigger extra dialogue in here. The curtain. Round chair. Okay. Sitting next to the bed, she looks exhausted. Let's see. About Iris.
Iris lost her left eye. They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Ui, my best friend. One of the only friends I had. While I was waiting for news from Iris's surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
Ota.
I am so thankful for Oda. No, words don't even do it justice. Oda saved Iris, didn't he? I heard the police talking about it. If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead. I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you. Oda was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. He risked his own life to save someone else. His mother must have raised him well.
Do you know anything about Iris and So?
So, Sejima? The politician?
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
Okay, your alibi.
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today? I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
Okay.
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like that.
No, it's fine.
I should go.
So, to the warehouse. Inspect the crime scene.
Two cars.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
One van and one station wagon.
Now, these cars also look really old, so it's even more like I can't tell what year this is. Kinda meant to be. A police officer, I asked about the investigation, but there's been no progress. Cold storage warehouse. A cold storage warehouse became the scene of a horrible crime this morning. Okira Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Who owns the van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
Okay.
Ota's fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gearshift. Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
Was there anything else found inside the car?
There was one thing.
What was it?
Ota's cell phone. The one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated.
Okay. The station
This
wagon.
station wagon is a stolen car.
Stolen?
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The Family Mart.
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on. The doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
What?
Ota got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident. Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car. There is no doubt that it was Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Correct. About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen.
I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
Okay.
Wow, it's cold in here.
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started.
Alright, let's see. How far can we... aren't you cold? Aren't you cold, then it died. Oh, so you got... Okay. Aren't you cold? I'm fucking jealous of these dudes. Okay.
Yeah, some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires. That keeps me warm. Nice,
These
right?
dudes got heated fucking jackets.
All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
That's busted. Like, I have a heated blanket back here. It's the same thing. There's wires through it, whatever. But in a jacket? Incredible.
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Yeah, then we asked about investigation. We examined him, a police officer. We examined the inspector. This dude down in the corner, inspecting the blood. Hey, how you doing, Thoth? Forcing a little reverse. Okay, no, there was, we see each other a lot, don't we?
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
Huh. Yeah, thinking the same thing.
And then, yeah, when I saw you guys mention it, I just hit any clues.
No, nothing so far.
Okay, then, do you have a family?
No, unfortunately I live alone. With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
Like Chicken Realism Alliance, yes. Very thankful for that.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
Hey, now you're talking. You're buying, right?
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to the boss later.
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame.
Oh, expensive. Like, yeah, I'll put it on the company's tab. Okay, so let's see here. Before we get to the nitty-gritty. Shelves with boxes. Shelves packed the cardboard boxes. I asked the cop on the scene, and he said there wasn't anything special in them. There's a dark spot over there. The shadows on the left catch my eye. The shadows on the left? What? Okay. Cardboard box. There's a cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it. A wooden box on the shelf. It's empty.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
Can't find any leads on the shelf. Okay, so, forklift B. A forklift. I don't see anything special about it. Forklift A.
The tires of the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
Okay. Forklift has stopped. Looks like it hasn't been moved in years. Don't know if this has anything to do with what happened this morning. In years, okay. Oil drum.
It really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
I don't know what you mean by... You said this about a lantern, Iba.
What part of her looks like a metal tube?
Probably not a clue this time. This time, I like that. Alright, the blood stain. That must be Oda's blood. That's where he was stabbed and went down. Evidence marker. It's a little marker that that's put up to track evidence at the scene.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Okay.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Okay. The workbench.
3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here.
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
I don't buy that. I really don't.
That machine is used to cut ice.
I mean, I hate Ota, but, like, also, too convenient. He's, like, Mega White Knight. There's no way that was coincidence. He absolutely set some shit up.
We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all.
So this has always been in a fish warehouse. Who needs a saw this big for fish? Or at the very least, like, where's the cover for it? Like, tunas can be pretty fucking big. But, like... Oh, did they just say it cuts ice? Okay, I missed the ice part. I just know we're in fish. Machine is used to cut ice. Okay. But still, where's the cover?
This entire warehouse is clean.
I see.
Been here a while, so it wasn't moved. Overhead crane. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. Okay. Is that... There must be something... Oh, workbench. This is the workbench Iris was lying on. I can't find any clues here. Okay, there's still... Oh. I found the dark spot they were talking about. Shadow. There we go. NV. What's NV? Oh, night vision. Square object.
There's something there.
You should go pick it up.
Just realized I was on 160p the whole time without realizing it. I may need better glasses. Welcome to HD.
Huh. I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate.
Odoroki Man chocolate. What? Okay. This seems like another Monokuma reference.
You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki, but eventually, you got hooked on them. Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Yeah, that is weird.
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
Or Pokemon? I could see that being a possibility.
Ah, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
I agree.
Okay. I mean, the Odoroki Man, so, like, it's a chocolate... Hold on, can I look at the log? Did it say, like, where they bought them? I mean, I expected to be, like, in a convenience store. And Ota apparently fucking stole a car from a convenience store. And he's a massive nerd. So... Abyss headquarters. It's fine if you make a mistake, you won't do it again. Very true.
Before we reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far.
About so.
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sejima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
I agree, but there has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
Yeah.
Wait, there's more?
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sejima hires substantial security. If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
You say that? They had a fucking minigun in an office building.
Is So trying to start trouble?
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on.
Mayumi.
Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume. But...
She might not remember.
correct.
About Mizuki.
Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery. Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
Still, something's not right.
Any other information?
There is an important piece of news.
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse. Fingerprints were found on it.
Whose?
Oh?
Mayumi Matsushida's.
She does hate Iris. And if she has dementia, oh, it's gonna be like she doesn't know she's a killer. Is that where we're gonna try to go? But the polar bear was so tall. And Ota's like 4 foot. Pretty sure she's shorter than Ota.
What?
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu.
Unless the polar bear is her husband. No, he was dead. Oh, that's what Aiba found, that he died, what, like 5-6 years ago or something?
This was captured on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s.
Stilts. You're right. Wait, what are you talking about? Maybe bought the chocolate at a convenience store 812. Okay.
8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night. And that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Did she go there and drop it?
It is possible.
Well...
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
All right.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
All right, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Did they say it was opened? I don't know. Boss got right to business after introducing herself. I don't know why, but Ota seemed almost happy to answer. Maybe it was the drugs, or maybe it was the high from surviving a life or death situation. Or maybe it was because he saved Iris.
Yeah, sure.
Anything else specific, like...
Hey, Date, I don't think I can sleep by myself tonight. Will you sleep with me?
Why me?
Oh, then that old woman over there is fine.
Old woman?
What is what?
Hey, Date, when are you planning on leaving? The good stuff is gonna come on soon.
You're not watching that tonight.
Hey, can you get stabbed again?
Is it a bedside table when you move it away from the bed?
Oh no.
I suppose then it's just a table.
God damn it. Okay. Boss standing on the other side of the bed. Let's see. About the walk. Who stabbed you? About the walk. You know what? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was... I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
Sure,
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
I won't do it again. I swear on Ganesha.
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
That, like... Son of Shiva and Parvati. Huh. Okay. Who stabbed you?
Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
About that thing on Nile.
That's... Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Yeah, promises don't hold up in law. I mean, all I'm saying. I guess we don't have the paperwork to make you an official fucking suspect for whatever reason, however this works, but
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
But I can't tell you.
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Okay. Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah.
Why did you hide that?
Because something happened after.
Go on.
This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Iris was driving it?
Whoa! You surprised me!
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh! Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for you. After that, the light turned green and she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal.
So much of this would be solved if we just got a warrant, right?
So I kept quiet.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
Yeah?
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer. And if Ota had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
What is going on here?
Odoroki Man chocolate. I took the chocolate out of my pocket and showed it to Ota.
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that.
What? Do you know something about it? You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely.
What happened after you left Matsushita Diner?
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away. I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather. I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away! I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and...
The station wagon, right?
Yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel. I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
I was like, yeah, and there wouldn't be fingerprints if the perpetrator was already in polar bear mask. Or at least the gloves, right? Because the only fingerprints found in the van were his and Iris's after stealing the station wagon.
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought after I hit you.
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking. And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Why's that so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest.
After running into the warehouse?
Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear, and I think I was fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up, and then before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
Identity of the polar bear.
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
Oh, come on. After all this, what is he trying to hide?
Date, Ota is acting strange. I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Why do you have that? You're in a hospital!
I don't believe it.
He's holding a knife.
Why does he have that?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
I know.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
But you can still get information.
We're gonna take his body all the way? Okay.
Inside his head.
That's fine.
Dante, as you know, the limit is 6 minutes. Please, do not go over it.
Won't be a problem. But, are you sure this is okay? Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
But...
It's fine. Just get it done.
Good enough for me.
Wonder what his dream's gonna be like. We also gotta search for the item, the hidden goodies. Forgot, they say if someone spends 6 minutes as a person entering or the dreamer get messed up. The person entering, I think, gets messed up. They get consumed by the person's mind.
Can you please take me with you?
Why are you in a box?
As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
Is this the cold storage warehouse?
Seems to be.
Okay.
Not a manga cafe?
This fucking
Otaku
music.
shop?
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you small?
Either that, or everything else is bigger.
Hey, that's... Iris is about to be...
Stop right there!
Oh, God.
Heaven's call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil. Hold on, Tessa. I will save you. Yeah! I will protect Tessa.
this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it. It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Alright. Sinking in the Swain. Relive Ota's memories, reproduce the fiery battle between Ota and the polar bear, save Iris, save the world.
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you! But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall! Like this.
What it...
Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
Same. Oh, do I already see the... It's over there. Okay, cool. We get the hidden item immediately, and then we don't have to worry about it. Oh, hold on. Menu. Wait. I can't. Okay. Interesting. Mental lock 1, charge forward, secure the route. Okay, so maybe we'll grow bigger at some point and then we can interact with that. Icy floor.
The ice on the floor is slick.
Jump, punch, lie down, slide. $115 seconds. All of these are pretty... just lie down, I get a 1 second thing at the end of it. That gonna melt it? Yeah.
Cowabunga! Did my body temperature melt the ice?
Iva, how hot are you?
Those who don't fight won't survive! Ah!
Okay, there's mental lock number 1.
Damn! He's too strong! It sucks, but this is war after all! Tessa! May the glory of victory be yours!
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
Shining light, escort him to the green shelf. Escort him to the red shelf.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Green shelf. Wait. Hold on. Can I turn these into like a ramp? I want the goodie. It's on the green shelf.
The shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
Breathe on it, wipe it, punch it. 200 seconds? Yeah, no, 1 second.
B.
B.
I would be happier about D.
I'm sure.
Oh, damn it.
A plate attached to the cold has frosted open.
We have breathe on that too?
But then, something strange happened.
What's happening? Oh, that's bright.
What is this?
We're out of options! Tessa!
That knife.
If this was another, I would have died already. Next time, he will get me. That's...
Oh. Okay.
No! I will fight destiny and win!
So he says.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
Now can I... Let's see, plate...
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Yeah.
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted.
Wonder if I punch it.
Rocket punch!
You don't have a rocket punch function.
Not yet.
Not ever.
Okay.
A plate attached to the
breathe on this one too.
See.
I see.
Right.
I was hoping maybe it would, like, something would become a ramp.
A wooden box.
Push, break, investigate. Push?
Push it over to Ota.
It doesn't move.
What's in it?
A small wooden box? A wooden...
Break it? What is it?
Even with my spinning Iba kick, I couldn't do it. The amazing Iba kick doesn't do it either. My tornado Iba skywing kick is not working. What am I supposed to do?
How about something other than a kick?
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
All right, investigate it.
Only a wooden box.
See.
Either that or the Pandora's box from Mars.
Doubt it.
Okay, well, the box was just a waste of a bunch of time. Okay, forklift, frozen forklift, ice cutting machine, plate, oil drum. Let's do forklift.
A forklift.
Sortie, pray to the forklift gods. Well.
Please move!
I guess you're not to Ota's taste.
Not even accepted by Ota. This is the worst.
Okay.
A forklift.
I was like, that's absurd enough to maybe work.
What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed.
Ah, yes, cool intellectual.
All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
Okay.
I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
And I still can't get on the fucking shelf. And we have one more lock. Behind the shelf? Are we able to? Let's see. Didn't seem like it. Not from this side anyways.
Date, 30 seconds.
Oh shit! Yes.
What?
Alright, well, we're gonna have to redo this, but that is the answer. In a little crawl space. Well, I say we have to redo this. We have 7 seconds. Brave hero, disarm the foe.
Ota is still down.
Motivate, cheer, calm, encourage.
Ota will feel the worth of Iris's peace when he grasps it.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't run away now. I can't sacrifice
I think
Tessa.
this will still work. Because the first one they mentioned, even if you don't have enough time, if the final lock is correct, you still win.
Awaken the soul! There! Why?
So the dementia killer part. But she would have to be using stilts. Like, again, Oda's mom is so short. We get the picture we're finishing by the time left is question. Fine, we'll look at it like immediately. Hopefully, I'm not like kind of just screwed. I don't know though.
Sorry.
We got the special one. And concept art of the maid cafe. So am I able... We've never hit flowchart before. Am I able to... You can check the story's progress in branching points with flowchart. This will be filled out as the story advances. By selecting a chapter in investigation progress, you can jump to any point in the story. Okay, so I can jump back, stop the current investigation, and start, yes. Our branching points, apparently. Okay, so we know the right way. just need to do it again, but I don't know if I need to pick. Okay, it's not even there. Okay.
The ice on the floor
Different
is
locks
slick.
unlock different thing. Yeah. It was lie down. And then escort him to the green shelf.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Breathe. Forklift, 1/6 sortie with it. And then we cheer for Ota. Do 1/7, like, just in case. "35 seconds. Okay, yeah. There we go. There's the picture.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Oh. Back into file. Album. Ota A. Concept art for Ota. Oh my god, look at... Because of the way they made his dad, they were gonna make him look like this? Jesus. Alright.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever.
The purple anime hair one. Yeah, that one, like, I...
Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
Wait, did they change him out of his hospital gown to his regular clothes? I guess. Okay. What proves Mayumi was at the scene?
Todoroki
This one
made
has her
chocolate. This
fingerprints
was
on
discovered
it.
in the corner of the warehouse. Mayumi Matsushita's fingerprints were found on the package. Mayumi purchased the chocolate yesterday at 10:33 p.m. The purchase was made at an 812 convenience store. The store was located approximately 100 yards from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Took it out of my pocket and showed him.
The Todoroki man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse, but you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
What is Oda hiding?
The polar bear dropped the weapon in Ota's somnium. It was the floral pattern kitchen knife. On the handle were the words, "Mom, I love you always."
Turns out Mayumi actually stabbed her own son. I feel like that's probably it. We learned she has dementia,
Date.
but she wouldn't
From this, we can conclude that the knife...
know that she did any of it either.
I know. The kitchen knife with a floral pattern. "Mom, I love you always" is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that. And? Mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa, and she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it.
Hey, they said the dad's dead.
Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris, because...
Let's see... Okira History 2 card... The 2 cars? Is my guess as
Two cars
why?
were parked in front of the warehouse. One was the van owned by the Matsushita family. Ota's fingerprints were detected on the driver's seat and steering wheel.
Wait,
Iris's
if we took...
fingerprints were detected on the passenger seat.
I mean...
The other car was a station wagon.
I guess you couldn't drive with that. I was kind of thinking, yeah, you couldn't really drive with a polar bear head on, but we're also in fucking anime world. It's like, But gloves in general for a crime, like, aren't unheard of. So of course there would be no fingerprints left behind.
Yesterday at 10:33 p.m., Ota stole this station wagon. It was parked at the Famisto along Koshu Highway. Ota explained his reasoning for stealing the car. He claims that while he was inside the Famisto, someone took off with the van with Iris still inside. Ota decided to steal the station wagon parked nearby to give pursuit. Ota searched for the van in his stolen vehicle. Our investigation determined that Iris and the van were taken 1 minute before Ota stole the station wagon. This puts the incident occurring at 10:32 p.m.
Okay. Oh, and we have 2 things we need to put down. Oh. Well, I believe that is one of them.
Okiura Fishery is a company owned by Mizuki's grandfather. However, the management team changed 17 years ago. It currently has no connections to the Okiura family.
I was thinking it might be the chocolate and like the time it was bought. That's my next guess, but I want to read the description for this one.
And allegedly, Mizuki's grandfather was raised by dolphins.
Very important. Very important. Warehouse, my use fingerprints on it. Bought the chocolate yesterday, 10:33. The 8 is a little more than 100 yards. Yeah, Okay.
The Matsushida's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famisto while
Achievement.
Iris was in
Okay.
the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Unless someone else stole the car and she was the polar bear. I mean, we're gonna set up the polar bear, but yeah, I don't think she is the polar bear.
Phew.
However, I can't completely clear
You
her.
know, she still did something.
What?
2 polar bears.
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita, but I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered about the warehouse.
What?
I did it. I did everything.